Hey everybody, this is Terez Paylor. You're watching another edition of Chiefs Daily. All right, day 11 of Chiefs camp out here in St. Joe. Beautiful day, picture perfect. Honestly, couldn't be better. Like 72 degrees, nice and sunny. This is football weather at its best. We had a lot of interesting things happen today, and I'll give you my take of today's practice later. First of all, the biggest story today, we finally got a chance to talk to Chiefs chairman, Clark Hunt. It's been several months since we've heard from him, I think late March, and much has happened since then, the most important of which is the drafting of Tyreek Hill. Look, the drafting of Hill in the fifth round was something that caused a lot of consternation among Chiefs fans, and we finally got an opportunity to talk to Clark Hunt about what went into that decision. First thing I wanted to know from him, was this a decision that they had to run past him first? Check out and see what he said.
John Dorsey did visit with me before the draft. He mentioned that it was a possibility. He walked through the diligence that he and his staff had done, and I have tremendous confidence in them and the work that they do.
All right, and the second big thing I wanted to know about the Tyreek Hill pick from Clark was he concerned about the perception his fans would have of the team for making a pick like that? Check it out.
Domestic violence is a very serious issue, and it's never okay. And I knew that there would be people who would be concerned about it, but I also felt confident that John and his staff had done a very good job of evaluating Tyreek and thought that he could come in here and fit in with the team and fit in with the community.
And I think one of the most important things I wanted to ask him was, what gave him confidence that Tyreek Hill wouldn't have more issues?
That's really up to Tyreek. At the end of the day, he's been given a great opportunity, an opportunity to be part of the Kansas City Chiefs and a part of this community. And in the 3 months that he's been here, he's done everything that's been asked of him.
And finally, the last thing I really wanted to find out from him is just in general, the Chiefs have been taking more character risks recently. They certainly did that in the last draft. I wanted to know if that was something he was comfortable with, and is that something we'll continue to see more of in the future?
Well, John and Andy know that I believe in having a team that's very high character all the way around. I think at the end of the day, that gives you a better chance to compete. Certainly, how the organization represents itself in the community is very important to me. And that's why it's incumbent upon John and his staff to do a lot of work. A lot of young men, whether it's in high school or in college, make mistakes. But I also believe that sometimes you can give somebody a second chance. We've all made mistakes, and some of these guys deserve an opportunity to show that's not who they really are.
One other thing we asked Clark Hunt, Eric Berry, right? We all know that he didn't get a deal done. We wanted to find out from him, is a long-term deal for Eric Berry at some point still on the table?
Well, we were disappointed to not be able to reach a long-term contract with Eric. He's somebody we think very highly of. He's been a great player on the field, does so much in the community. He's a team leader. We certainly look forward to having him part of the team in 2016. And as soon as we have an opportunity next year, we'll sit down with his representatives and see if we can work out a scenario where he can finish his career here.
So some interesting answers from Clark Hunt. We don't know how this is going to turn out for Tyreek off the field, but I can tell you one thing. On the field, the guy's ripping it up. He's the fastest guy on the field. They've had pads on for a week. He makes contested catches. He runs away from people. He can track it. I mean, I've had a lot of people ask me if this is a Bobby Scipio situation. I wasn't covering the team when Scipio was here, and I understand some people can shine in camp and not do it in the regular season. I'm just telling you right now, Tyreek Hill looks good. All right, just a few more things, guys, before I get out of here. Just a couple injuries to report. Keem Nunez-Roches, who's had a really good camp, didn't practice today with a foot injury, but we saw him working out. That means he's probably going to be okay. It's just a minor thing. And one other thing, Marcus Peters left practice early today. Didn't know what was wrong with him. Turns out he just needed an IV, a little dehydrated, so not a big deal there. All right, now my take. Quick wrap-up of today's practice. I thought the offense was very, very sharp after the defense won yesterday. I thought Alex Smith looked great. Alex is decisive, he's confident, he's really slinging the rock good. Tight spirals, he's throwing to Macklin, he's throwing to Kelsey. Fantasy alert, those are the guys who are going to get most of the catches this year. Just trust me. He trusts those guys and makes throws to those guys. No, he doesn't do with other guys. And I thought the offense looked really good. Just some other stars that stood out to me today. Obviously, Tyreek Hill, I mentioned him. But also Ross Travis, look out for him. He's actually performing. He might be the second best tight end right now in camp with his athleticism. He's making a lot of catches. He can really help this team and this offense. So I'm going to keep an eye on Ross Travis. And that's all I got for you guys today. I'm sure that's enough. Continue to go to kansascity.com for all your Chiefs news. For the Star, I'm your man, Chiefs beat writer Terez Paylor. I'll see you guys later, man. Have a good one.